Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna finish Rush the Rock tonight. I grabbed a battery from the basement, put that in, see if it works. Off camera, I'm gonna fix the wiring. Then we're gonna put the screen bezel on. We gotta clean the monitor, put the screen bezel on. I still have to scrub the seat with a magic eraser to get the rest of the grime off of it, but I'm not really worried about it right now. I just want to get it up and running and all together, and then I'm gonna post it for sale, and I'll scrub it tomorrow probably. I looked in the basement at my extra boards I have for various games, and I do not have the correct components to see if I can fix the force feedback. So I'm letting it go. I'm gonna sell it without the force feedback working. Doesn't really matter. It's just gonna break again anyways. It's very problematic on this game, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm gonna stick a battery in this thing, and we're gonna turn it on, and we'll see what happens here. I'm actually gonna test this battery. The old one, I'm sure it's dead, but I'm gonna test the new one just to see if we have voltage or not, or if the new one's good, because it's been sitting for a while. So all you gotta do is take your negative lead on the negative side and your positive on the positive. It'll help if I put it on the right side of the meter. So I wonder if this one's dead. This battery I got from the basement might be dead. I grabbed it out of my box, but it was not wrapped up. So chances are I'm gonna have to walk back in the house. Surprised that's dead, but I could have accidentally taken it out of a game and stuck it back in the drawer by mistake. It's possible. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's good. I had my meter on the wrong setting. Okay. I think we're good. Find out here in a minute. Oh yeah, I gotta get my dollar back out of the bill acceptor. The bill acceptor won't, I don't know if the battery's good or not. Can't get the bill acceptor to unlatch. I don't know if it's going to go to that test screen every time because the force feedback doesn't work. I'm not sure. Let's go down to, just put it on free play. Oh, it's my monitor doing there. Must be on the, must not be on this screen. Free play. Oops. I don't want to do that. Go up to free play. Damn it. What's going on here? Oh, to save settings and exit, press reverse. Yes. Oh, no, it says battery needs to be replaced. That battery must just not be good. All right, I'll grab another battery real quick. And I need to label these buttons so that I can put them back into the correct order. And I gotta grab a couple light bulbs. Don't know what size they are. Alright, I'll go grab another battery. I just want to test this to make sure it works before I put it all together. Alright, I grabbed the new battery. I tested it, it's good. I don't know if you can change the battery with it on, but I'm going to try it, see if it does anything. Might have to turn it off and back on. Does it still say needs battery replaced? Yep. All right. Oh, it says battery needs to be replaced. Put a new battery in it. Why? Why does everything gotta go wrong? I don't understand. And I forgot the light bulbs. I might have some back here. It says free play. I might have just done that. What's memory test? sure everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it says battery needs to be replaced. Huh. I don't know if it just 2000, was it supposed to be 25? I don't know. Month is 02. What the hell? This doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know why the battery's not working. Whatever. It's on free play. So I'm gonna turn it off. See if it goes back on free play. I'm gonna grab a marker and some tape so I can mark those buttons. Let's see if it goes on free play or not. Yeah, it's on free play. Okay. So we gotta go to control test. Okay, so this button here, that's view 3. View 2. And this should be view 1. Yep. I'm not going to worry about labeling music because it's the only one left. And we know that that's music. All right. So those are done. Go see if I have some bulbs out here. Everything works. Does it do that the whole time it's on free play? Well, that's freaking stupid. Or if there's dip switch settings for this. Because that's dumb. You mean to tell me it's just going to keep starting a game again? Let me go into these settings first. Trying to record all this so you guys know if anybody's looking to do this. If I can figure it out, you'll be able to tell. Let's go to maybe just game options. Okay, effects and music, do I want, can we do it maybe not all the time? How do I change it? Audio and a track, none. Sound effects only. Effects and music. Music only, none. I'm going to do none. Because that is kind of annoying. Color. Does that mean you can only have a red car? Seriously? That's kind of dumb. That free play is freaking stupid. Why would it be like that? Free game for winner. Let's turn that on. Free game difficulty. Medium. I don't know. I just don't know. I just find that stupid. Will it, if it stays on this screen, will it actually go to gameplay? There are dip switches on the board, but I don't know. Why is there music? Okay. It says press gas pedal to start. Okay, that's good. Before it was just starting a game on its own. I mean, you guys saw that, right? I'm not crazy, and it started a game by itself. I don't think I can push. Let's see if it starts a game by itself. See? Why? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna investigate that for a minute. Okay, I fixed the wires. I took it off of free play because it kept wanting to start a game, and from what I read, I think it's because the force feedback's not working. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out the lock cylinder. I don't have a key for it anyways. I'm going to put a credit button in there. I set it for the lowest credit possible. 1 coin starts the game. Then the monitor turns off on me. Just randomly turns off. I'm like, what the hell? The power plug that goes into the monitor chassis, I need to fix the pins on it. I wiggled it and the monitor came right back on. Then it went off again. Wiggled it and it came back on. So the Molex pins are worn out or something on that chassis, so I'll have to fix that. Get my butt kicked here, guys. I think somebody mentioned once that you shouldn't clean a monitor with it on. I've never had an issue. I don't know. And I remember as a kid cleaning the tube TV with it on. So I don't know if that's just like something somebody made up, or I don't know what it would really hurt. Look at that. I'm going to clean the back side of the glass on this. Dirty. Oh man, is that dirty? No, that might be on the front side. Okay, so I need 3 bolts to hold that in. Gotta let the steering wheel down. Let's see if I can rustle this thing back on. Oh, you know what? I gotta get this cord to go into here first and mount the marquee light back in there. So the cord got stuck in here. Oh, maybe not. I thought it was stuck. You need to get it down to the bottom. I can see it. When you stick your nose in there, there is still a little bit of an odor, but you got to really stick your nose inside. That's probably permanent because it's probably embedded into the plastic. Got ya. I believe this marquee light still works. Monitor has been on now for 20 minutes, so it's definitely that plug. If it were something else, it would already have shut off. Painting cardboard. Oh, the monitor turned off. Well, maybe it didn't. Just went to a black screen for a second. Thought maybe it did because I bumped the cabinet. Makes the game look a million times bigger. Right. We'll plug in that key light first. Oh, ball being wrong. Works. All right. I could unplug it. The harness, but what fun would that be? Here's a button I want to stick in there. There it goes. Those are in. Middle one's messed up. What the hell's wrong with the middle one? Feels weird. Revisit that middle view button, and after that we can get the speakers hooked up. That's why micro switch is not in the hole the right way. Fixed it. Alright, that goes like that. That goes up. That still needs bolted down, but we do that after. Solid colors positive. This game doesn't seem to have too many tracks on it. I don't know, I have to look it up. But like my California Speed, I think it has more tracks on it than this does. Where you at, drill? Where did I put you? Crap. Dropped the screw and everything. Actually found the other two that I dropped. That's impressive. What the hell? Ow. Now I could test these speakers, see if they work. Nope, I hear nothing coming out of it. Nothing. Well, if those don't work, I bet the amplifier's blowing in the front. Because those wires were chewed so bad, they probably touched each other and burned out the front speakers. Or the amplifier. So I'll have to see if I have one of those.
Right now. Play now.
This mouse piss fought me the whole way through. That shit ruined so much stuff. Now the amplifier is not working for the front speakers. I wonder if I can go into test mode. And check it for sound. Yeah, get this sticker off this plexiglass. And then clean it up a little bit. We gotta cut the marquee too, match the curve in here. Just the two corners need cut. Looks good. All right, let me go clean the sticker off of this thing somehow. Wonder if I can stick this up there and then maybe trim it afterwards with my knife. Not sure yet. Normally you could tape it. I guess I could on the edges if I have to. The last one wasn't taped. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to tape it. Wrinkled. All right. Try to get out the lazy way. Go tape it on around the edges and then cut it down. All right, I got the marquee all taped, and I went ahead and specialized it there. It's the Piss Edition. Should I leave that on there? All right, I'll take it off. Missing a screw. I have to go grab one more screw. Thought I had all. Oh, I do. It's in my pocket. Thought I had them. Okay, beautiful. That looks good. For $15 and some change, pretty nice looking marquee. Fortunately, the front speakers don't work, so that's good. Got that going for me. Figure out what I do with my bit. Got wires hanging out down here. I gotta open up the other side. smash my finger. Okay, that's done. All right. We gotta do that little T-molding on the back. I'm not worried about that. I gotta put a credit button on. See if I can't figure out the front speakers now. I just don't know which one on the board it is. I know which plug it is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the plug and see if it'll plug in the other side and see if it works. Because then I'll know. So I'm gonna unplug the back speaker. See if I can plug the front speakers into the back. If the pin's the same, which it's not. Nope, can't plug that in. I was hoping. I just don't know which it is on here. It's unplugged. This plug right here that's not working. So is it this or this? It's this one. That one's not working. That amplifier right there. No idea what it is either. See if I can clean it off. No way of testing it. I don't know how to test it. Might have one. Do you have some amp boards in the basement? Not sure. Just trying to make the game nice. Sell it for a reasonable price. Try to get as much as I can working on it. A TBA 1554Q. So all I can do is go in the house and see if I have something like that. Yep, off to the house I go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Okay, so this is a TDA 1554Q. I found on this board here a TDA 1552Q, and I looked it up, and it says generally you can swap this one for that one. So we're going to try it, see what happens. This is a snowboarding game board. I don't think it works, but I know that, you know, let me take that back. I think this did work at one point, and I know that it did have sound, so I'm going to say that that is fine. So I am going to swap that, and we're going to see if we can't get this to work. I'm not going to swap it on camera. I'm going to do it off camera, and we'll go back out there, plug it in, and cross our fingers that it works. One more thing I didn't mention. So the 2 and the 4. So the 4 is a 4-channel, and the 2 is a 2-channel. But they have 2 4s on here. I think they're just using the 4 as a 2-channel, because you can use a 4 as a 2-channel, but you can't use a 2 as a 4-channel. But the 2 rear speakers are working. So does that mean that they're just using 2 speakers on each one of these? I'm not sure. So I'm going to go ahead and swap it, and we'll see what happens. I didn't go to swapping it because there's 2 pins less on that one versus this one. And that's probably to make up for the other 2 speakers. So now, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know yet. Could I jump the front and rear speakers together? I don't know. I want to be done with this. I'm at that point now where I'm just ready to be finished. And I definitely don't have one of those. All right, looking at this board more, I'm going to try something first. I don't have that. That still might not be the issue. These are amplifiers right here. They're a different number. It's an MC3403N. Okay, one works for this one. This one works for that one. I can replace that with a LM324. So I'm going to socket this. I'm going to put an LM324 in here and just see if by chance this amplifier got taken out. And this over here is okay. Don't know yet. So all I can do is try. This is what I have here for parts. So I'm going to give it a shot. I think the front speakers are blown. I think that's what the problem is. I think both of them are blown up. Could they have shorted? Very possible. So we're going to take a speaker out, and we are going to test it with a battery. Wonder if the voice coil shorted out from the wires being chewed, and it did not affect the amplifier board. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Well, that speaker right there's got a rip in it, for starters. Didn't see that before. Remember how much mouse nest was up in here? Maybe the mouse pea seized the speaker. Grab a couple wires. Here's a couple wires right here, actually. rusty. You know what? Did those bastards chew the wires in there? No. But I'll bet you these speakers might be shot. Nope, it's working. At least that one is. Don't know about the other side yet, but this one's working. This speaker on the other side, they ate one of the wires that go from the terminal to the cone. I don't know that I can put another wire on there, but I'm gonna give it hell. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can't do it. Never done it before, never tried it. Stupid mice. So hot. Might work. It might work. Damn it. No, I ripped it off. I tried. It goes underneath this. Nope. Look at how small that wire is. It's like a hair on your head. Okay, so I'll have to see if I have a speaker for this side. I'm gonna go back a couple minutes here. I'm gonna mess with the other side and see if we can get 3 of the 4 speakers working. All right, well, it's the connector. So the connector right here, where it connects and goes up to here, is bad. Probably from mouse piss, and it wasn't getting continuity. Now I twisted it together there, I cut it to see, go up to here, now I get continuity. So yes, one of the 2 speakers up here was blown. I just put a little test speaker over there. And we have a continuity problem because of the plug is completely screwed. So it is now midnight, and this thing has literally kicked my butt all freaking week. I just want to get these damn speakers working and sell this thing and never look at it again. I'm done with it. I can't take it anymore. This thing literally was the biggest mess that I've ever worked on arcade-wise. I've never had a game that was chewed wiring screwed up as bad as this one. So I'm quitting for the night. I'll pick it up tomorrow. I'll do another video tomorrow. I'm probably not going to show a ton of stuff. Maybe I'll just do a quick video at the end. But I had to take the steering deck down. I had to open all this crap back up because of a connector. So that's where I'm at, guys. So I'm going to end this video. I'm going to go and do a shot of Crown Royal. No, probably not. But I'm going to go in the house and just stare at the TV because I'm now exhausted and I don't really care anymore. So I will get this fixed tomorrow, and I'm going to list it, and I don't ever want to see it again. And also I have to take the monitor chassis back out because of this plug right here. If you mess with this plug, the monitor turns off. So I don't know if it's a cold solder joint on the bottom side of the plug or if it's the plug itself. I think it's the plug itself because this is loose. So I think these pins are just messed up and I just need to repin it. I don't know, that feels pretty tight, but I'll have to check it and see. Maybe it has a cold solder joint. So that's where I'm at. Once I fix that monitor and these front speakers, I'm done. I am done with it. I don't care about anything else. And that's it. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.